All right, here we go. It's GloucesterCast 342. Now we're live. We're live on both things because we're streaming this. You'll be able to see a little bit of the video. It's very confusing.
Joe, I'm hungover. My head is spinning.
We have Chris McCarthy with us right now.
Happy birthday, Joe. Good morning, Gloucester.
We have Connor McCarthy with us today.
Good morning, Gloucester.
We have Karen Pischke with us today.
Good morning, Gloucester.
Kim Smith is with us.
Good morning.
And this is your host, Joey Ciaramitaro. Chris and Connor are on camera, and we are gonna do. What did I say wrong? You gave me a look.
Trying to get us nervous.
No.
Connor and Chris are on camera.
Yeah, that's right. But what are we gonna?
Now I'm nervous.
What are we gonna display here? What do we have here in front of us?
What we have here in front of us is Keg Smiths. This was a great Father's Day gift that my son Connor purchased for me. What it does is it infuses nitrogen into any liquid that you put into this keg-looking cylinder. I got to admit, when Connor gave it to me, I thought it was my own personal kegerator where I could put beer in it and just carry it around with me, but that's not the case. I think we are going to try to put beer in this at some point and infuse nitrogen in it just to see what happens.
So there's little cartridges. Wait, display the
Come on,
pieces.
help me out. Where's the nitrogen?
So today we're going to nitrize some coffee.
Where's nitrogen?
So right here, there's nitrogen, as we can see here.
Looks
It's
like
a very
bullet.
small, one per keg.
That looks like a battery-operated boyfriend.
Yeah. Or a scuba tank, I guess.
Or a mini
That's
scuba
what I
tank.
think.
That too.
Yeah.
And we have the hose and the nozzle.
All right,
So
insert it.
we're just going to go ahead and
Pretty
nitrize this coffee.
hold it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
It's
easy to use.
a very highly
Can't block your
engineered.
ears.
Transformation, innovation, all the finest right
I'm
here.
standing
Good morning,
by.
Gloucester sticker. Gotta
Good
represent.
morning. Yeah, Connor. Actually, when I got it, Connor's like, "Okay, now you got to put stickers all over it."
Yeah, we got some of our favorite things on there. We got.
All right, so
So that's on.
Here's the
Wait! Don't open
yeah, I'm
it.
trying to close it. There we go. Maybe a little leaky sometimes. You know, we
If
all
you sit
all a
down,
little
Connor,
leaky.
while you're...
Connor, you got to sit down. Connor.
Your head's cut
Oh,
off.
just we don't want the women focusing on your
So
penis.
this is the important part.
I thought we
Connor,
weren't supposed
your
to...
penis is now famous all over
Oh, jeez,
Facebook.
nice.
We weren't supposed to cuss or
Nice.
say anything like
Oh,
that
yeah.
during this
Yeah.
live Facebook
Who said
stream.
that?
You said that.
No, okay, keep on going. Don't get
Alright.
distracted.
So like
I think
Guinness,
Kim got distracted.
80% nitrogen, 20% CO2. What we're gonna do here is 100% nitrogen. So here we go.
Screwing
So this could be the last video we ever shoot. Here we
Well,
go.
if we blow up, if we
go.
blow up, oh no! All right, I'll hold the cup.
Oh,
Oh Jesus!
all right. So it is nitrized.
All right,
That means we are ready to go.
are we ready?
You sure?
All right, let's go.
You know
This
what?
is nitro coffee.
This is nitro coffee. 101.
She's gonna blow!
Oh, look how foamy it is.
There we go.
Very funny. So it's almost like a creamer.
A little creamer right here.
That's good.
It's
Let's see. That's
like
good.
Guinness.
Oh wow!
Wow.
I don't know if you can see. Oh, they can see. They can see.
Yeah, you can see it's nice. and
Yeah, that's
foamy
a-
there. Wow.
It's almost like you don't need. I haven't tasted it yet, but my guess is going to be that you don't need cream with this because it's going to be the foam.
So it's low calorie.
Low calorie.
Low calorie,
but,
yeah.
But nitrogen does some
Can I
funky
try
things
some?
to the
Just
brain.
Just
Only
a tiny
5
bit.
calories in this entire cup.
How many
Really?
How many cups does that hold?
Okay, that's good for me.
Probably a few. Just taste.
This is called the
Thank
Keg Smith. I'm going to put a link to where you can purchase it.
Thank you.
I don't know them, but they might be nice.
The
Is it gonna
coffee,
be
the
boiling
coffee's coming today from Cape Ann Coffee.
Nice.
We love Cape Ann coffee.
Yep.
We do love
try
Cape
some?
Ann.
We like Cape Ann coffee. We like Willow Rest coffee.
Willow
we
Rest
like
coffee.
we like
Lone
Lone
Gull
Gull coffee.
We like all coffee here in Gloucester.
We like all
We
local
keep it
coffee.
local.
Wow, this is really delicious. It's super
Wow,
easy.
well, it looks. So I'm going to go like this so you
It
can
looks
see.
like a
You-
cappuccino.
It looks like a cappuccino. The froth, the bubbles are so infused. Going in, it was black coffee, but it looks like it's got cream in it.
So what if you put coffee and milk in there?
Oh my
Then
God,
would
you
it-
don't need it. This
but
is
then-
incredible.
But then would it come out like really? Would it come out even more foamy?
I need one
Oh,
of
that's
these.
a good idea.
Hey, Kate. Kate's on.
Kate's-
Why did you say hi, Ralph? Ralph's not here. This is amazing. I'm gonna get one of these. The coffee it's next level.
Yeah,
Did you try it?
Wow.
Yes. Jesus. It's
I
very
just
good.
put a little creamer in mine,
Nice.
just to add a little sweet. It's
Yeah,
very
that's
good.
what I
It's
get.
really good. I'll try that too. Do you
Yeah.
want some too?
Yeah,
Wow.
Coffee, beer,
This is amazing.
yeah.
This is amazing.
This would be so good iced, right?
And we can drink local. And then you want
Kate, we gotta get one of these for the house, honey.
They're $375.
Honestly.
Oh, Ralph's watching too. There he is.
Ralph's
Oh, that's why
watching.
she said hi. I get it.
Good morning, Ralph.
Oh,
We're trying to
how
keep
much
focused
How
here.
much are they around, just approximately?
The cartridges. Hold on, I'll look it up. I can look it
Yeah.
up.
Get the exact price.
So,
the
the whole
No,
unit.
the whole
whole
unit.
unit.
Whole unit.
How much did you?
I'll,
But I think it's around like $250.
$250?
Yeah.
You spent $250 on me?
I
Connor?
did.
Thank you, pal. I love you.
no, they're not that much money.
No.
They're not that much money.
But it's the nitro one. They have CO2 as well.
Oh,
The
really?
nitro is a little more expensive.
Oh, yeah.
128 ounce portable draft keg system, Kegsmith on Amazon.
Not the one.
What do you mean, CO2?
That's CO2.
Oh,
Nitrogen.
Nitro kegerator, they name it. They have
Do you use a
wait,
a
do I have
nitro?
every time. So now that once we take it apart, we'll have to put another one in.
Kegsmith
They come with it though, I think.
Nitro?
Only one. It only works one.
Yeah,
Oh.
one tank per keg.
Oh.
What- Where is
This
it?
is a great game.
Camera's on the left side. No? Oh, there we go. It's right there.
Wait, pressurized?
I'm just going to try to read the comments.
Okay. Oh, there's a whole bunch of different ones.
So I know we love to drink local, but for example, if you go to Starbucks to get nitro, they only let you have a small cup because they claim that it's more caffeine per fluid ounce. So they only allow you to get a grande. So it's but drink local. But if we were to go to Starbucks to get nitro,
Can I ask you a question? Are you sure that CO2 doesn't make it nitro?
Yeah, CO2 is like soda or like just a regular
bubbly.
beer.
Caitlin
A
said,
Guinness
stop
is
it,
not a
Chris.
Guinness without its
Because it says Kegsmith. It looks exactly the same. But the
The same.
cartridges are different? Is that what it is?
Yeah, this
Oh,
this contraption right here.
Oh, okay. All
It
right.
just tells
You-
everybody who's watching. Ellen Ramsey, Donald Clipper.
I gotta go back to our show
Right.
notes here.
Right.
So I'm giving this contraption 10 stars out of 10.
10. Wow, nice, Joe.
I mean, this coffee is
It is.
fantastic,
Yeah.
and I don't need cream or anything in this.
You know what we're going to try next week is put espresso in here.
Oh, espresso.
Why, to shoot us to the moon?
Yeah.
I'm just happy it didn't blow up because we thought we were just going to use it with cold coffee.
Yeah. Yeah. The
Kate
outside
wants
of this.
to know what her temperature is. What's my temp?
You have to bend over so you can check it.
Oh.
Oh no! I thought you went. What did you want? Oh, I didn't realize what she was
I
asking.
was.
Oh,
We had a
we're
leak.
dripping. We're dripping.
That's because it's probably.
Oh,
You
it's
probably need to
ready
release.
explode. Back up.
You got to release some. Release some. No.
No.
Yeah, let's empty it.
Oh, there you go.
That's good.
It's probably the heat.
The heat.
Alicia Cox. So there we go. It's So Chris wanted to. Chris wanted to speak.
Oh,
about,
someone's calling me. It's Ralph DiGiorgio. There's Ralph, everybody.
Oh, here we go. Ralph is on live too.
Hey, Ralph.
Ralph didn't.
Show
Ralph.
his face.
Ralph told us he
You can
wasn't
see
going to come. He was going to
Ralph,
come.
can you see yourself on Facebook?
That's perfect.
Yeah, my fat face. What's happening?
Ralph, we're getting some background noise. You're going to have to turn off your radio.
I have my radio on.
It must be nice, huh?
This is getting really
Good
confusing.
morning, everybody.
Morning, Ralph.
So Ralph, how come you didn't come on the podcast? That you said you were going to come and you didn't come.
Yeah, Ralph.
Because I had too much to drink over at Russ's house last night.
You only finished a bottle of Kettle One.
That's pretty weird.
I didn't go home at 5 o'clock. I went home at 10:30.
At night?
Yeah.
Got a space right up to the
You
camera.
guys are savages.
We stayed late, Joe.
You guys are savages.
Pat Delbia says, over the top stuff happening.
What is that machine you're talking about there?
It's a kegerator.
Oh,
It's
by
a-
the way, Joe, I like your high-tech video equipment. What is that, a can of Campbell's soup or something?
Exactly.
It's an upside down coffee
No,
drip
no,
drip
no,
thing.
this-
Honey, I
the
Shrunk the
spar-
Kids.
or-
Oh, this right here. This is a can of spar varnish. I'm going to varnish up a couple of Weber wooden handles later on.
Well, that's some high tech equipment you got there.
Nothing but the finest.
Paula Ryan O'Brien says cutting edge technology.
Cutting edge.
It is cutting
Exactly.
edge.
So tell me about this piece of equipment you have there on the desk. What is that silver thing? The stainless steel.
Kegerator.
Are you talking about? Behind you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that is, we already discussed it, but we'll go over it briefly. It adds nitrogen and infuses bubbles into your coffee or cold brew, and it makes it really delicious and creamy.
Hang on, where'd you go?
So what's it? Yeah. So it adds like salsa water.
No, not seltzer water. That would be CO2.
Almost like a creamer.
It's almost like a creamer. It makes it the coffee really creamy. It's delicious. I would highly recommend.
You know, Ralph, a creamer.
So, hey, Ralph, now that we have you on, we're going to segue into our next topic, which was Docwa.
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 Fantastic app.
It's an app, and we looked it up. It's available. It's if you go online and you do a search, DOCKWA.com.
Correct.
The app is available for Android and Apple iPhone.
Correct.
And why don't you explain how you use it and how other people could use it?
Right, so basically, you download this app, and then it gives you instructions of how to plug in all the information of your vessel. So your length, your weight, your height, your depth, all that kind of stuff, what kind of power you require. And then once you're all downloaded and you want to go on a trip somewhere, let's say hypothetically you want to go to Wentworth by the Sea. So you pull up Wentworth by the Sea, you click on it, and you punch in the dates that you want to travel there. And as soon as you punch in the dates, it'll automatically calculate what the cost would be based on the price per foot and the length of your vessel. And then you hit send, basically, and then it'll say request, and then they'll come back to you usually within 24 hours saying if there's a slip available and you book. Now you hop on your boat that day, you drive out there, you pull up, you call them on the channel, all their information's on the app, their telephone number, their channel. You call and say this is just a splash approaching for our reservation. They'll say just a splash. You go into dock 9C or something like that, or dock C, whatever, and then you just pull right into the slip, you hook up, and you're done, and it automatically charges your credit card.
Yeah.
This is next level stuff. This is just like Uber. This is like Airbnb. This is all stuff that is making business so much easier to do.
Yeah, I used it.
Where have you used it, Chris, so far?
I just used it 2 days ago at Manchester Harbor. I don't know if your listeners realize that Manchester Harbor just put brand new dock in, public dock. Are they as nice as the one that Gloucester put in? They are.
Their transient dockage?
They are. The dock master, I had a chance to speak to him because he's the one who told me I had to download the Docwa app, which I did right there on the spot, and paid my $8 for the hour that we were there. So Manchester charges $8 an hour. Where did you spend money while you were in Manchester for the hour? So we went to what is it, Allie's?
Oh, Allie's Beach Street
Cafe.
Allie's
Beach Street Cafe. Outstanding.
Yeah.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
She used to own the Pleasant Tea Company.
Pleasant Street Tea and Coffee Company.
Yeah. The food was outstanding. I got this.
Her husband was the wine sommelier at Four Seasons.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They have a great selection of wine.
Yeah, on Fridays and Saturdays they do a wine pairing.
Yeah.
You can just walk in. You don't have to make a reservation, but you can walk in and they'll pair your dinner with, I think it's 4 or 5 courses. But I got this turkey pastrami sandwich on Italian bread with pesto, arugula, provolone cheese. It was outstanding.
Well, if you I started going there because in the middle of winter I wanted French onion soup, and they have really outstanding French onion soup and beef bourguignon. Some really classic French dishes that.
And then I went to a secondhand store. My wife wanted to go in.
That's a great secondhand store because it's all the ladies from Manchester who rotate their.
And they have a small men's section.
Year,
exactly.
Right.
Yeah, there was some fancy shoes in there and clothes.
The furnishings are really nice.
Yeah. But I'm the one who ended up walking out of there with a purchase. There was a pair of Vans. Yes, a 52-year-old buying Vans.
Yeah, but
and I brought them to the counter, and the lady started laughing. She says, "These were my nephews, my 20-year-old nephews. His mother bought them for him, and he didn't like them, and he didn't wear them. So she brought them to the shop, and what do you know? Usually, I think they would go for $100 online." And I got them for $25, brand new.
Alicia Cox says we need Uber boats.
We need Uber boats. There you go.
Uber helicopters, but not too safe.
Yeah, they're coming. We got Uber cars, Uber helicopters.
Right.
We need Uber trains.
Right, Uber boats. That would be so fun.
Oh, you're gonna have an Uber train, Chris.
Well, we're going to build our own railway. I think Rockefeller said the same thing.
I understand that, but you can't hit Uber and have a train show up at your house to take you to Boston.
Well, no, you have to unfortunately take a car to the train location.
Russell says, I'm trying to join.
Oh, Russell.
Pat Delpia says, nice hair, Ralph.
What Pat say? I didn't hear that.
Pat Delpia says, nice hair, Ralph.
I still can't hear you.
Nice hair, Ralph.
I know, he's showing us his hair.
Oh, we lost signal.
Right, Russ, we're going to call you
Can
next.
you hear me still?
Oh,
We
Joe,
can hear
his
you.
picture just went away.
Russell just says, Joe, you there? Oh, no, we went out.
Russ, ground control to Major
He's
Russ.
back.
You can face
Russ. Russ, we can see your name on Facebook Live.
Russ can FaceTime me.
Yeah, can you face?
Yeah, get FaceTime.
Oh, FaceTime him.
We're gonna have two FaceTime.
Ralph,
Ralph, and you can speak to Russ via FaceTime.
Oh, you want me to see if I can?
No, Connor's chiming him in,
Oh, okay.
and you can yell at him for over serving you last
Are
night.
you getting all that, Russ? He said,
Russ, Connor is FaceTiming you.
I think Russ was a little overserved last night as
said,
well.
Yeah.
I just ate all the strawberry. STREA.
Yeah, my teeth are stained, Russ. His wife made this beautiful strawberry blueberry crumble.
Oh, that was good.
Oh my
that sounds
God.
delicious. Wow.
Russ, you're on.
You got him?
There you go. We got Russ.
Yo, where is he? Hey, look, they're both on their deck. Oh, can you see each other?
Hey, Russ. I just ate a strawberry.
All right, I'm gonna turn you guys to the Facebook camera.
They do both look hungover.
All right.
Oh,
Joey just went down to take care of a customer.
It's like playing
He'll be
with
back.
dolls.
Yeah, right? I was looking from the back. It looks like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Chris, I didn't
He's
ask.
just
Who's
standing
there
right there.
today?
Who's there? Well, one of our guests did not come, so it's Karen Pischke and myself, and that's it.
And
Chris
Connor
McCarthy and
and
Well,
Chris.
Well, he knows that, right? We know that, right?
I'm not here. I'm actually on a phone. Can you guys see each other on Facebook?
No, I'm looking at a can of pick.
No.
Yeah, see?
No,
That's
that
the view that Russ and I have. We're looking at Joe's high-tech video equipment, a can of coffee.
all right, hang on. We'll put you guys together again.
Connor, is
Hi, Ross.
is there much left in there?
Thanks,
What's up, bud? How you doing, pal? Great time last night. Thank you. A lot of
This,
fun.
this is
Are you guys done with your conversation?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Chris. We didn't know you were there.
people are going to hang up.
Hang on, the captain's coming in. Here he
There
comes.
is.
Alicia Cox, I wonder how Joey was handling this.
Oh,
We have another
Russ,
joke. We have another
Off the rail
guest.
stuff.
Who's it?
Hey,
Hello, Alicia.
look at this. Russ is on Connor's phone. Ralph, they're talking to each other.
You can see. They can see. You could both have them see. Oh, right there is perfect. Now you can see them
Alicia
both.
says, I wondered how Joey was handling this off the rail stuff. LOL, he's not there.
Yeah, we went off the real joke.
I'm here.
How did she know?
We just lost Russ.
Oh,
He's back.
He's back.
Yeah, I gotta get some more of this coffee because it's so damn good. Yeah, I'm all about this nitro system right here.
We can build lobster juice in it and then drink lobster.
So-
nice.
So wait. Did you talk to Russ? That I didn't even realize because we've been talking for about 6 months about the paper straw how you have to do it with the Gloucester has the paper straw ordinance, and how I didn't even realize that Russ represents a company that does eco-friendly straws.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Russ, can you talk to us about the what are those? Are those straws that you sell recyclable?
Yeah, because they're paper, but they taste like shit. I mean, they're not good to drink out of, but they satisfy the California crowd. I tell you that.
Are these the ones that you sell?
No, he said the paper straws are
No,
bad.
but don't you sell straws that are eco-friendly?
Yeah, my company does. I mean, it's not really big for me, but yes. So basically, we're a packaging company, and we try to be as eco-friendly as we possibly can as a plastics and foam manufacturer. There's a lot of noise around those two particular items, and we're always looking to try to make it recyclable or try to put different minerals besides plastic. So Pactive does its part trying to make sure that we are helping the environment as much as we can. We manufacture a ton of plastic and paper and foam.
We were at Castaway this morning and they had bamboo straws
Yeah.
for $1.
Bamboo straws, you pay $1 for the straw?
Yeah, but they're reusable and they're bamboo.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
I mean
interesting.
real bamboo.
They have glass ones too that are really neat.
Glass ones.
And metal ones.
In the middle, yeah.
They have
Yeah,
buttons.
Russ.
Castaway is wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're talking. Are you live streaming from your pool right now, Russ?
I am.
Russ, did Joe leave his underwear by your pool?
He
Pool
did.
side? He did? Hold them up.
Wearing them.
Hold They're the thongs. They're the pink thongs.
Yeah, I got dental floss on my.
All right. We gotta get rid of it. We gotta do this. So now we gotta talk about. Hey,
Can you see me, Joe?
yeah, we can see you fine. You look fantastic.
Thanks. You didn't say that about me, Joe.
Well, you both have funny glasses on.
Oh, it's because I can't see.
Oh yeah, me either. So I got funny glasses on too. Russ is living the dream over there, though. His house is unbelievable. It's a playground. He's like next level on who's the guy that had the grotto? Hugh Hefner. Hugh Hefner. He's got the grotto over there. He's got the
Wait until July 27th. It will be a grotto.
Bishop Fenwick Class of '85
Have
reunion.
we had the BF plug yet?
Pat Delpia says, "Thank you, Russ, for your service for the environment."
For your service for your environment. He's only doing it because it pays the bills.
All right, we got to focus here.
Hold it. Just a quick shout out to Russ. Great party.
It was great
yesterday.
Yeah.
The food was outstanding. The meat came from
If Susan Lipset was here, Tuckaway Tavern.
Tuckaway Tavern.
Those steak tips were outstanding.
Yeah.
He cooked them to perfection
He
too.
did.
They sell
He did.
meat at the tavern?
Tuckaway Tavern.
Tuckaway Tavern.
It's up in New Hampshire. Where? Epping, New Hampshire. Where is that, Russ?
Raymond, I think, New Hampshire.
Raymond, New Hampshire.
Wow, birds. I don't think we've ever had
Look it
birds.
up.
There's so many
Tuckaway
birds
Butchery.
in their
Best meat
backyard.
around.
Tuckaway Butchery. All right,
I think Russ is hunting back there. He hunts birds.
Oh, I hear some songs.
Russ, don't kill the blue jays.
There's some songs.
I think Russ slept out there. Ralph,
Yeah, I got the same.
the boss is telling me that we got to hang up on you. We got to hang up on you too.
He's right.
Okay, all right. So we're going to go on to...
All right, love you guys.
Okay, so we're going to ask Karen about your Reed's Ride.
So Reed's Ride is July 21st, Sunday, and it's a fundraiser for the Reed R. Sacco Foundation that has established cancer centers for adolescents and young adults. And the Sacco family's been doing this. This is their 15th anniversary. I think Lorraine Sacco may be on the podcast next week to talk about it.
Oh, okay, that would be great.
That would be great. And
Did she come before with...
she hasn't been.
Okay.
Her sister-in-law, Deb Sacco, who works at Addison Gilbert Hospital, Reed's aunt, was on with her husband Frank to
Okay.
talk about it. But we have a team called the Dream Team, and I'm looking for more cyclists to join our team. And also, we provide the wellness services at the end of the race. The race goes from Linfield High School to Stage 4 Park. It's 28 miles. A lot of it's along the coast, so it's a beautiful ride. And at Stage Fort Park is the finish line, and they have all kinds of tents at the finish line, and they have a raffle. Anyone can come and buy raffle tickets. That goes back to the organization, and we have the wellness tent with massage, Reiki, craniosacral, reflexology.
Really?
Great.
And it's free for the riders.
Wow.
So how would a person, if they wanted to become a cyclist, how would they sign up?
So reedsride.org is the website.
I'm
And-
sure Joey will put the link in there as well, but
Yes,
into the
and you can
podcast
join.
notes.
You can join other teams too. I'm not sure how many teams. It's I think 30 some teams probably.
oh, awesome. So how many cyclists all together participate?
You know, I'm not sure, but it's hundreds.
Oh, that's great.
Last year we had on my team we had 6 cyclists, and I think we had 9 wellness providers. So that was our biggest. I started in 2011 because Tina Kachopoulos, who was the public relations person at Addison Gilbert and Beverly Hospital, asked if I would come do Reiki for the wellness tent.
Okay.
So it was just me that first year, and we've grown to like 12 different providers. Karen Lonis, who is a massage therapist and also does Reiki and craniosacral, she's participated every year. She's from Gloucester. Marlene Nelson, who does reflexology and massage, she's participating.
So the wellness part of the program, is that just for cyclists who participate, or just can anybody?
Anybody could come. It's free for the cyclists, but people could come and have sample sessions of all these things by donation, and all those donations go back to the ride.
Great.
Nice.
So, and it's a nice way to sample those.
Is
kinds of
Senator
services.
Tarr going to come and speak about it next week too?
Lorraine said he wants to come
Okay.
join her. So,
He's really a super fun guest when he comes. So
oh, that would be
Does
great.
come.
I hope they get to both come on.
All
Next year.
those people or sponsors you just mentioned, are they all local?
The sponsors are no, it's
From all over.
From
Cape
all
Air?
over, yeah. All Cape. You mean those people? Those are the people I mentioned. They participate in the wellness tent.
Yes.
Suzanne Sweeney's another one.
Are they local?
They're all.
They're
Most of
all
them are local.
Most
Yeah,
of them are local.
yeah.
Great.
But Kathy Madden, she lives here too. She gave a gift certificate for massage. So we've also put out a raffle basket of wellness,
Great.
and it's got gift certificates for massage, Reiki, hypnosis.
And,
So and they have I think they have a Sonos speaker on the raffle tent
Nice.
too.
Can beginner cyclists like myself.
Yes. Oh, Connor, you have to share your story about the
Did we get a
tricycle.
second?
Can beginners ride?
I hope you ride. That would be
Yeah,
awesome.
I would definitely. Now that I can.
And it's always a great day. Just very exciting.
yeah.
So tell us about your tricycle event.
So newly bicyclist transformation coming. I was driving a bike with a few of my friends for the 4th, and decided to get a tricycle because I was a little too scared or lazy, whatever you want to call it, on riding a 2-wheeler. So I realized this thing weighed a ton, and that this tricycle is not accessible. Was the only one to ever drive it, probably since 20 years now. So decided to put it on the back of a truck, and my friends motivated me to get on a 2-wheeler, and now I think I'm going to ride in the Reed bicycle ride. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's great.
20 miles or so, 28?
28 miles.
I think I could do it. I did 5 and I was hurting, but 28, I think it's for a great
You can
cause.
do it.
I would
Well,
love to
in
at
2
least try.
weeks you could,
Yeah, you
As
get
definitely.
ready.
As
Do it.
Connor was growing up, when he was a kid, we bought him those battery operated vehicles. So he had the best of the best when it came to the battery operated vehicles, and never had a chance to get on a
Real
bike.
So-
So he got started late in life
Oh,
on
that's
the
great.
bike.
22 and now I'm ready to go.
Yes.
And you
So
did it the first time. The
Yep.
very first time you got on a bike, you did it.
First
Wow.
time.
he started with the tricycle
and,
though.
Yeah.
and did 5 miles.
Yeah.
Wow.
Uphill and downhill, not just downhill.
Well, I
And
know
there's
the
no
Sacco-
scratches.
The
No
Sacco
scratches.
Only
family,
one scratch.
the Sacco family would love to have you join.
Yeah,
That would
I'd
be
love
awesome.
to join. That's
Yeah.
gonna be great, and I'll spread the word.
Yeah.
Sure.
My oldest son actually rode in that. I think back when he was at St. John's Prep.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it was the same year he did the Pam Mash Challenge.
Wow.
So I remember him participating in that. It's a great.
Well, a lot of
Great
Reed's
event.
friends form teams too. A lot of teams are neighbors, family, friends, but it's really spread out a lot. Oh, these are some of the sponsors.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
Davio's nice.
Well, go stand in front of the camera.
Bud Record.
Can you read that? Read those sponsors out?
Yeah, yeah, we got
Move over
Davio's,
just a little bit more. No, to
Papagino's.
the left, to your left.
Fuddruckers,
Oh, we got Dunkin' Donuts,
Clear Channel,
Leahy,
Rainbow.
Wow, that's quite a list of.
Yeah,
Mariposa.
Tufts Medical Center, Lions Ambulance. Landry's Bicycles,
Papagenos. Look at
Great
that.
sponsors.
Salem
there.
5, Kennebunkport Realty.
Connecticut Children's.
Those are the 2 cancer centers that with the money that they raised, they established 2 cancer centers, one at Taos Medical Center and one at Connecticut Children's.
Wow.
So really, it's an amazing organization that this family, kind of grassroots, they've just done amazing work. So the other thing I wanted to mention, again, is Jonah Little Sunday, the Native American flute concerts. He's coming in August from Arizona. He's going to be on Cape Ann for 3 different concerts. August 15th at Manchester Community Center, August 16th at Rocky Neck Cultural Center, and August 17th back at Manchester Community Center. And he is known for his healing flute music. So Cindy and Megan McCain invited him to play at Senator John McCain's funeral. And Connor was just telling us, Connor just graduated from
George Washington recently.
a great school.
Yes, his wife got to speak to the class of 2019.
So Cindy McCain was the
She
speaker.
wasn't the keynote. She was an honorary degree recipient.
And you went to the graduation, I take it. You were
I
there?
was at the graduation. Yeah, it was pretty special. It was held on the National Mall, right in front of the Washington Monument.
Wow.
George Washington set up this big stage and seating for all the family members, but it was pretty special day, not only because of Connor
Yeah.
graduating, but just
Congratulations
setting,
for
the
graduation.
setting itself. Yeah.
It was. She had
So Pat Dalpiaz just said she wants to see you on the bike for the Horribles Parade.
On the tricycle.
We have an idea for next year. We're gonna actually we're gonna do it. We're not gonna do a float, but we're gonna walk in the parade next year.
Oh,
We have a
GMG?
whole idea. We're gonna freestyle the Horribles Parade next year.
Oh, nice.
I have some bunch of ideas. We're gonna bring the
Nice.
thunder, but it's not gonna involve building an elaborate float, which God bless the people that do, but we just don't have
Well,
time.
after
But we're gonna have a lot of fun, and it's gonna be very entertaining.
Nice.
So
And
I'll
it's gonna be
fill you in.
GMG?
Yeah.
After
gonna be good on
Fiesta,
Gloucester.
it's just impossible to do something.
No, not impossible because there's a lot of people that have
do
some
it.
time. We just don't happen to have
Yeah.
time. But thanks, Pat, for reminding me.
That's from Jim. He wants us to know.
Oh,
it's
that
from
was Jimmy Dalpiaz?
Jim.
'Cause- okay.
Thanks, Kim, from Jim D.
Thanks, Kim. The U.S. women's national team is playing today in 45 minutes, which I can't wait to see. They've been on a tear, and there's the whole world is against them.
This
Because
was
they
the
can't
fourth win, right? They won 3 years in a row, I think.
3 years. Well, they don't do it every year because the World Cup. 3 tournaments in a
3
row. You mean?
tournaments.
I'm not sure. Maybe
First time they've ever saved the PK in a game, so that was amazing.
it was amazing.
Yeah, that was.
But so there's been a little controversy because they've been in England in the newspaper they're saying that the U.S. has been way too cocky, way too arrogant, and in the face of that they keep winning and celebrating like they give zero shits about what anybody thinks about them, and I love them for it.
You see Alex Morgan's little T.
Alice
She
Morgan
got in
after
trouble for that.
Yeah.
she didn't get in trouble, but people weren't happy with her.
Yeah.
So she after she got the winning goal against England, she stood up and she had her celebration, tipping back some.
for two for tea.
It was fabulous. I love it. I love
Did I
this
get
team.
that song right?
Rose, did you watch the last match?
Yes.
Did-
Rose Lavelle when she nutmegged that girl down in the corner. It was,
Nutmegged.
You know what a
What's a
nutmeg is?
nutmeg?
It was at the end of the game, right?
Nutmeg is when you kick it. When you have the ball, you're controlling the ball, and you kick it between the defender's leg,
Oh,
go around
yeah.
them, and get the ball.
Yeah,
It's a
It
nutmeg.
was fantastic.
Oh, geez.
Here we go. Oh,
Good
God.
show.
Here
Don't
we go.
hug.
Oh my
Good show.
gosh, look how
Sweaty.
he is.
How many miles did you
Lexi.
just do?
4.5.
4.5. We're taping live right here, so
Breaking
Morning,
news.
Gloucester.
they get your tits down right there. Now they get your face.
Now they have-
Breaking news. Mike lost another 5 pounds.
There you go.
Breaking news. Gloucester. Mike has lost another 5 pounds.
Gotta get down.
I need all your fat clothes.
So you ran 5 miles instead of doing the bike today.
Yeah, a little cross training.
Cross training. Yeah, hitting all the groups.
Gotta change it up. Get the micro flexors moving.
Are you still not drinking any alcohol?
No, I haven't had a drink today.
He's got that going for him. Okay, here's the thing. Well, this is a topic, and it's great that you're here because this directly impacts you.
Can I have a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
You sure? This is the nitro.
Nitro
You
brew?
got to try the nitro. So, Mike,
Yes, Joe.
do you remember Zima?
Of course.
Now, do you remember how much shit people used to give other people that drank Zima?
Zima, yes.
Zima, right? Now, Zima was this clear malt beverage.
Malt beverage, yeah.
And now there's a huge craze with White Claw,
Yep.
Truly, Naughty. They're all like flavored malt beverages, and the reason that they're taking over the liquor sales right now, and it's all based on that they're low calorie, Mike.
Low calorie, low carb, low alcohol usually.
All three. So the sales are, and each different alcohol manufacturer are tripping over themselves to come out with their brand and get them on the shelves
So it's the
because
new,
they're
like,
selling.
beer craze.
But it's just funny that like Zima about 10 or 15 years ago went through and it was just an absolute craze. So what do you think about that, Mike?
Are we still going?
Yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah, so I think that that's just evidence that we're going to get taken over by Bermuda someday. The Canadian Army will show up at our border and we'll just let them right in. And it's continuing the softening of America. We're soft.
What do you mean? How did we get to the soft?
Because we're not drinking beers. We're not
There's
drinking
no one, hey, our grandparents, they did shot in a beer, right? Boilermaker.
Boilermaker, yeah.
You couldn't get a boiler. You said to a bartender today, give me a Boilermaker, they'd say, what?
But you know what it's feeding off of is this, like you said, low fat, low calorie, low carbs. I mean, people are drinking vodka, soda water, with a splash of cran or just a fruit. So
Good
it's
morning, guys.
low
It's
carb,
Scotty
low
Mac.
calorie. So these companies are saying, geez, if that's what people are drinking, let's come up with this beverage that's low carb, still good amount of alcohol.
You know what I think? Want to know what I think kicked it off? The girl, what was the girl? Frankel, the girl from Real Housewives of New York City, skinny girl, margaritas. Yeah. That lady, she went forth with that, and like I don't know how many millions that she's making off of that, and she just the name Skinny Girl. Yeah. Like it touched off they saw that there was a huge market for women's drinks that didn't contain a lot of sugar or
well, Mike would like to make an announcement today. He is rolling out a new beverage line called Skinny Man.
Skinny Man.
Mike, why don't you tell the
Skinny Man tequila.
Skinny Man tequila.
Skinny. You know what? You laugh.
Skinny guy.
Skinny guy.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know.
I get a piece, Mike.
Skinny guy. And you can market it to the generation of that it's not cool to be buff anymore because you have to be a beta male because they don't want big tough guys anymore. They want you to be a soft beta, or else you're categorized as an aggressive bad man. Right.
Scotty Mac says White Claw Seltzer has 100 calories, 5% alcohol.
Right.
There you go. Scotty Mac with some good information right there.
So 5% alcohol is not too bad.
So there's
more than a beer.
On the 4th, we had some popsicles. They're called Skinny Margarita Popsicles.
Did they have booze in them?
8%ers, 100 calories, 8% alcohol. It's in a popsicle. It was delicious.
You got them at a liquor store?
Yeah, actually the Uber driver gave them to us.
That's next level.
Yeah.
That is next level.
You ate something that an Uber driver gave
It
you?
was closed.
It was packaged.
Closed,
It was in a package.
It was packaged. Okay.
And he woke up and his underwear on backwards. And
Are we
he
live
couldn't
right
understand why his butt hurt.
We live?
Yeah, we're live. We're double D. We're
Great.
Facebook
So listen,
living.
Rosecliff roses are popping. If anybody needs roses, just drop me a message over Facebook or shoot me a text.
Can you see your house from
Yes.
From East Main.
You can see it from
From
Shaw's.
Harbor.
Yeah, it looks beautiful up there with all the
Oh, it's
roses
gorgeous.
around.
You should see his grounds.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
The
Shout out to
roses are
JD
beautiful.
Aspasy and
Yeah.
his
His
ECLA, what is it called?
UCLA
Essex County
Landscape.
Landscape.
Architect.
Yeah.
Were you
He's,
in the garden show? Because they just
No,
did the
but I
garden
just heard
show.
about the garden show.
Yeah, it
Maybe
was
next year
yesterday.
I'll get
Did
an
you
application.
see how many people
Yeah.
were bouncing around East
Oh my
Gloucester
God.
yesterday?
Yeah. We were at Stop and Shop, which is
Where they sold the tickets.
where they sold the tickets. It was unbelievable.
mob
how many
scene.
people. Charlene
A
and
mob
I
scene.
were laughing. We're like, we didn't know these garden shows were so popular.
And it's a fundraiser, I think, for the generous gardeners.
Yeah, you saw their
I
signs
need to
all
get
over the
involved
place.
with those people.
Like,
There
oh,
was-
the
there
ladies aren't going to
was-
make it up your hill.
It was about 90 degrees out, and people
You
were
needed a
walking
chill
all
lift,
over the
Mike.
place.
Oh, Mike, right here.
Jesus
Yeah, nice
Christ,
stuff.
Mike.
Mike,
Help them out, will ya?
Mike, you're going to need a chairlift. Oh, Jesus.
Whoa.
Jesus.
God,
Good
that's
aim.
good for the
Great
people.
aim.
people
Mike,
over
it's
there.
on your chin, Mike.
Seagull grabbed on the way down.
But, all right, wait, we got to talk about Gloucester teas. You get in front of the camera so people can see them.
Michelle, don't sit. Look at the sweat mark.
Gloucester
Look at it,
Teas.
throw
I wouldn't sit
chair
on that
away.
chair where Mike just
Yeah.
was. Gloucester Teas is the new line from
Don't sit in any other
where
chair.
can people find them?
This is at the Willow Rest. They carry 3 of our shirts. Well, actually more.
Thanks, Mike.
So
We'll see you, buddy.
Hey,
the
you just
Willow
got here.
Rest at 1 Holly Street in Riverdale carries, and this is the most popular shirt. Come to Gloucester just for the halibut.
You can get those at Willow Rest. This is a part of your line. And what's the website where people can find them?
On Facebook, Gloucester Teas, and the Teas is an acronym for Together Everyone Achieves Something Extraordinary.
That's wonderful. There you go.
Thanks,
there's,
Joe.
there's your plug right there. We love that.
Oh, I have to tell you a funny story. I was on the plane from Phoenix to Toronto,
Uh-huh.
and I had the Gloucester Teas logo shirt on.
Yeah.
And this couple, I'm going back to the bathroom. This couple's like, "Gloucester? We're from Gloucester." It was Dr. Schmidt, the chiropractor, and his wife.
Oh, really? I went for Magnolia.
From Magnolia.
I went to middle school with Bonnie Schmidt, his daughter.
She was here for a fiesta.
Oh, jeez, I haven't seen her in 35
Oh,
years.
she was just here.
That's
they were telling
amazing.
me.
Plover update, and there's a mystery chick
There's a
in the
little-
mix.
Mystery chick.
In the mix.
Oh, the Kodia just left.
Yeah, a lot of mystery chicks there. A lot of mystery
What
chicks.
kind of chicks are we talking about?
All right,
Yesterday, the plovers.
you're not in the scene.
Well, I'm not sitting in that chair. Take a look
Connor,
at the ass sweat
Connor,
mark.
move over here, and I'll.
Joe, take a look at that ass sweat.
I'm
mark.
not gonna go over there. All right,
It's a little
push this
yellow.
away.
that's a no. You can sit there. Stay right there,
All right,
Connor.
move
Move
it.
over here. Move it to that chair.
You got to take a picture of that ass sweat mark from Kodia. You
you
got
want
to
me
throw
to
that chair
It's
away.
not just wet.
Okay, now I'll tell you about the plovers.
Oh yes, the chick.
So the plovers are doing fantastically. They reached their 35-day or 5-week milestone, and that's when U.S. Fish and Wildlife considers them fledged. And but then we had a beautiful, tiny little another species of plover called the semi-palmated plover joined the little family on the beach, and it's beautiful to see. But it only stayed for about a day or so, and then it continued on its migration. Bye. So, anyways, the city is thinking about taking down the exclosure or the enclosed roped-off area, but we're hoping to keep it up for at least another week, because when it's high tide, the plovers have nowhere else to go. So when there's just, it's so wall-to-wall people. Usually they go down to the creek when it's really busy with people, but at high tide, the creek is all filled up also. So.
And it's this astronomical high tide.
Right,
The beach
so-
is so tiny now.
So it's so tiny, and nobody cares. Like, I was on the beach 2 days ago, and this family from 2 people. It was a family of 3. 2 lived in Florida, 1 lived in Texas. They follow the plover story. They were there on Good Morning Gloucester. They read about the plovers every day. They were there to see the plovers. They were elated the plovers were still on the beach and
Still alive.
still alive.
They've made it. The plovers have made it.
Yeah, they 3, which is phenomenal, because the average nest success rate is 1.2 chicks. So we had 3 chicks survive, which is better than the state and federal
Really?
average. Yeah, so it's
Thanks
really
to you
good.
and your volunteers.
Yeah, we have a great core, but it was also the weather this year, and that they were able to nest early, getting the dogs off the beach. It's been really a good year in a lot of ways. So And then you want me to tell you about the people. The sweetest thing happened yesterday. I don't know if I can talk about it without crying, but I was filming the sunrise, or photographing the sunrise, and I looked up and there's a sweet couple sitting watching the sunrise, and I was like, oh, isn't that sweet? They'll be silhouetted in my photograph. Well, they were getting engaged. Yeah, it was really it was beautiful to see.
Where were you again?
I was at Good Harbor, and they were just sitting there, and I could see him giving her all in silhouette.
Did you get their names?
Yeah, I did. So because they, I said, can I post these on Good Morning Gloucester? At first they said yes. Then they said, well, maybe not because of their families and coworkers or whatever. So I'm going to post one in complete silhouette. But it was so beautiful, and so I'm going to send them the photos.
That's one thing I haven't done since I've moved to Gloucester yet, is the sunrise.
See the sunrise
at Good Harbor.
Well, now's a good time because it's it's not like it was a week ago when it was like at 4:30. It's about 5. It happens about 5:10, 5:15.
Yeah.
Do you get up early, Chris?
I can if there's something interesting.
And also, if you go to Harbor, it's always a few minutes later too, because right now it's coming up over the hill.
Over the hill, right?
So it gives you an extra 5 minutes.
Yeah,
if you like.
but I understand. I mean, when you were over there were a bunch of people there.
Yeah, people come to watch the sunset, the sunrise there every morning.
Yeah,
they just park. Some people walk out on the beach with their tripods or whatever, but people just park along the road.
I gotta do that.
Yeah, it's
So
really
at
sweet.
like 5:15.
It's right now. It's like 5:11. I think today was at 5:11 or something like that.
Especially after a big night of drinking with Joe.
You could just.
I mean, a lot of times when we're
just
still up, we can just. Joe, we should do that next time.
Sit there and hold hands on the beach and watch people get engaged.
Hold
Stay
hands.
up for the sunrise.
No,
but it's really sweet.
I'm at work before the sunrise happens.
Oh, that's right. You see every sunrise.
You see every sunrise.
I love it. My favorite time of the year. It's so beautiful right now. The sunrises have been amazing. Kim's been capturing some gorgeous sunrises.
There was this guy on a motorcycle this morning, and he was like,
on the beach?
No, just parked on his motorcycle, sitting on the Nautilus Road. Big burly guy, and he was like. Then he took a little cell phone of the sunrise, and then
is that Mick? It might have been Mick.
He goes, best time of the day, and then he drove off. So
is that Mick Lafata?
Are those filters?
No,
that's just the natural color.
It's just natural color.
She nailed it. She nails it.
It's amazing colors.
That you have to get the very, very best colors. Go like 15 minutes.
I think she was talking about your hair.
Oh.
What were you talking about hair? This is my natural.
Is that natural?
A good tip is if you want the very best colors, go like 15 minutes before sunrise because there's still a lot of pink and rose.
No, before sunrise is the best.
Yeah.
There's not even a question. The dawn is better, and just after the sun goes down is better for photographing anyway.
For photo.
The golden hour.
The golden hour. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. They actually. Yeah. There are apps. There are so many apps on Android and iPhones that will alert you and give you. Just press the button, and it tells you what is the optimal times for taking photographs. And it's called Gold. If you just type in golden hour,
really?
there are a lot of apps. I mean, for someone like you that's so in tune with nature, you probably don't need this.
Yeah, I never
you have an idea.
Yeah.
But for a novice photographer,
it's
like
a good thing.
the difference between taking a photograph at noontime and just after the sun has come up and the sun is like almost horizontal, gleaming off of the water and up, it creates like this orange glow, which makes everything so much warmer, and your photographs so much more pleasing to look at. This
morning I got a photo of a plover in silhouette with golden sand all around him pulling up a worm. And you see the long straight worm coming down, and he's pulling it out of the ground, and it was all, everything was all golden and beautiful. It was just the most beautiful time of day to photograph.
Where are you at with your monarch video?
The monarch film is coming soon. Little editing glitch but anyways, it'll be out soon. So hopefully this summer.
I hope so. It's
Yeah,
been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
As a friend said, it takes 10 years for a good documentary, and it's been almost 10 years. So
our milkweed is very healthy.
Yeah,
that we planted.
I mean, we started out like with a bang with monarchs this year, but then they just kind of like is back to a normal monarch schedule. But I've seen them all over Good Harbor Beach, in the dunes right now, and in gardens. So think we're going to have a good year.
So,
But the film, the film is going great. The new voiceover and the new footage from Mexico looks beautiful. It's just, sometimes you just struggle with, coordinating things. And
have you ever
stuff
seen
like
this?
that.
I'm told I'd have to report it to Mass Pest Control. It's a introduced species of moth.
Which,
bad
yeah,
news. Those
bad,
moths.
yeah.
Hey, Safathia's on. Anybody have any questions for Safathia?
Hi,
Hey,
Safathia.
Sabathia.
Hey, Safathia. Safathia, Chris and I, for the first time, I went over and saw the new docks for the Harbor Master's office, and it was so incredible to see what a great job and how accessible it is to come to Gloucester by boat right now. It's amazing. Those docks are first-class docks, all cement with excellent hardware, and Gloucester offers 4 hours of free dockage. You can dock. We for the Fiesta, Chris and I pulled up to the municipal dock at the Gloucester Harbor Master's office. The dockmaster was so accommodating. Do you remember Dockmaster Bill?
Yeah.
And we just signed a piece of paper, and it got us 4 hours of free parking. We spent money at Captain Carlo's. We spent money at Beauport Hotel for the greasy pole. And all of that was made possible by that transient dockage that was available at the Harbor Master's office. And the guy was telling us that, I'm not sure when, and maybe you can chime in and tell us, that the Harbor Master's office is going to be redone a little bit, and there's going to be showers and
like locker rooms.
some type of facilities for transient boaters. Can you? I don't know if you could type something right here and let us know what it is.
Right on the spot.
She probably would. I would think that she would know. She says the Harbor Master's office is great. Yeah, but what are there going to be any renovations to the office? All new. What's going to be different there at the Harbor Master's office?
It's a nice office that we're there.
Oh, yeah.
I think that they're going to
Nice
have.
location.
Oh, she says everything's going to be new. Is there going to be showers?
This one had a Christmas?
I'm not sure,
Yeah.
but she may be driving not driving, but she might be in the new Pope Mobile. Did you guys see her Did you see Safathia in the Harbor's Parade? They got a new Pope Mobile for her. She just gets transported all over town. It's awesome.
I think she was in that for Fiesta too, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Here we go. She just replied. Everything will have showers, laundry room, community center, not just for visitors, but is also for Gloucester residents.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is where the Coast Guard station.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
right.
what
Yeah,
I-
right
where the
down Harbor
Master's
Loop.
office.
Yeah, in between Maritime Gloucester and the
Coast Guard.
Coast Guard station.
Yeah.
Oh, she's busy cooking. That's why.
Ah.
What else would she be doing on a Sunday?
time
She's
should we
making
be
those
over?
zubu.
What time should we be over?
I know. What time should we be over? Well, thank you for chiming in, Jim Ellis. Jim Ellis said he had a question. Jim, this is Chris's and Chris's father-in-law
Maybe
and
he
Connor's.
should text the question to me first.
Yeah,
We're screening all of
because
Jim's.
Jim, the last time we had Jim on the podcast, he just absolutely he badmouthed one of our local restaurants,
establishments.
Oh.
and I had to give him
Which we
the
praise.
Right.
the cut.
I think I remember that.
Hey, Charlene is watching too.
Charlene's
Shasha
watching too?
just in there.
Is she home?
I don't know if she's home. She's probably Charlene is crushing it. Charlene, now if you need a real estate agent, Charlene Ellis McCarthy. She's got 2 properties under agreement as we speak.
Wow.
Three.
Crushing it.
3.
3.
Yeah.
Wow.
3 properties.
Last week
Things
she
are
went
hot.
3 for 3.
3 for 3. She's
Yeah, I'm
getting
retiring.
it done.
I get to retire finally.
Yeah.
Is that where you're going to?
Charlene, your father said he had a question, but he's not asking the question. I don't know what he's
Well,
doing.
he's going to text me the question first.
All right.
Oh, here's the question.
Oh, here's the question.
Oh, I can't ask that. Yeah, I can't ask that.
Charlene's at an inspection right now for one of her real estate deals. She's crushing it.
So are they local properties? Are they right?
Well,
right
she
here?
has down on Stanwood Point.
Yeah.
There are these gorgeous waterfront properties, and they're under $1 million for waterfront properties, new construction. It's unheard of.
Oh, that's
It's
amazing.
tremendous value.
Wow.
Yeah, so one of them is the lady's going to be our next door neighbor. So, yeah,
Nice,
Gloucester.
very nice. What company does she
Salem,
work
Connor,
for?
and Sid. Caldwell Banker.
Okay.
Yep. Out of the Manchester office.
So Fathi just chimed in. She said, "Please thank the Seaport Economic Council. They gave $1 million for the renovation at the Harbor Masters."
Oh, geez.
Yeah, thank you, Fathi, for that information. That's great news.
Right, I wonder how they got that from. I mean, Safati is there, you know.
Fathi is there. You know the I'm sure the what is it? The Harbor. I don't know. There's the people. I can hear you, Jim. We've been asking you 5 times for the question, Jim. So for people on the podcast that are listening to the audio, we're also Facebook Live streaming this. We can hear you, Jim. We're waiting for your question patiently. Give us the question. I don't know. I think this might be a thing of like an older person is challenged with technology. That's what
Just like us right now.
Just like us.
We're not challenged. We're making everything work.
We have innovation with the kegerator.
Innovation with the
Very
category.
innovative.
All right, Jim. You got 10 seconds to ask your questions.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to drop.
We're gonna have to drop you. Look. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Jim. We got to say goodbye.
Thanks for coming, Jim.
Thanks for coming, everybody. Hey, thanks for all of our guests: Connor and Chris McCarthy, Russ Steves, and Mike Coder, Ralph DiGiorgio coming in on the side, Karen Pischke, Kim Smith, and I'm your host, Joey Ciaramitaro. We're going to finish up on the live stream.
Go USA.
Go USA! A half hour, they're going to be kicking off. Let's go! All right, there it is, and